Ahoy and welcome to a new video full of random tips to improve your pirating, but it is also sprinkled with some random bits of trivia. Whenever I do these videos, I do my best to mix in stuff for both newer, but also older players. I also don't like to waste your time, so let's get into it. And let's start with something a bit more basic. If you are doing gold hoarder vaults, you can actually hoard your keys to do the same vault back to back. There's no need to leave the island or redo your voyage to reset the vault. Just pop in another key after you are done and you are good to go. We will just assume that somebody filled the vault real quick when we were not looking. Obviously, if you hoard all that treasure, you want to be able to unload it as quickly as possible when you get to an outpost. So my most preferred method is just to place everything near the bowsprit and drop it off as close to the dock as possible. And yeah, this is obvious, but here's the real tip. If you just slightly leave your sails down, your ship will constantly be pressed against the dock without taking damage or drifting away. This is a way better method than just parking and dropping your anchor. There's also this spot at Reaper's Hideout where if you leave your sails a bit down, it is actually the closest you get to dropping off your loot near the turn-in point. Of course, a harpoon rowboat might still be better to transport all your treasure, but you need to find a harpoon rowboat to do that. And if you do, this also has a chance of glitching out your pirate, so hey, go for it. Speaking about the Reaper's Hideout, this is also a perfect place to ambush people. So you should always scout ahead for mermaids before turning in your valuable loot. Especially if you made some enemies on the server, they might be there waiting for you. They usually still die so. And fun fact about the Reaper's Hideout, most of the structure was actually fashioned using the remains of Merrick's old galleon, the Killer Whale. I don't know if this has any significance for the future story, but I always find it amazing how everything is connected in this game. And an easy way to get reputation for the Reaper's faction is to turn in cargo. Whenever you do this, your emissary will go up. This is great if you need some more reputation or gold but don't want to fight. And you can even buy some crates yourself, they don't need to be stolen. Sometimes when me and my crew are about to log off, we just buy some cargo just to get the most value without wasting time chasing people who might not even have treasure. Obviously, you always want to deliver your merchant cargo in perfect condition. And you can actually sometimes save your plants if you are fast enough. But I don't really know what the time frame is, to be completely honest. But you can always try it. And if you want to break your rum bottles as fast as possible, just set yourself on fire and hold the crate. And yeah, this is a dumb tip. But I do have a great tip to all those beginning pirates complaining about getting sunk. 1. Please keep sending me salty messages, I really like getting them. And 2. Go sink some people yourself. And trust me, players of all skill levels are sailing the seas. You are bound to win some battles. And it will give you the experience of having fun being a pirate, but also to understand the nature of this game. Sometimes your treasure gets stolen and sometimes you steal yourself. It's all part of the pirate experience. No need to get mad about it. I mean, maybe just a little. And if you still feel sad, you can always visit the unmarked island at K9 and say hello to the dog over there. This is most probably a joke on the location of K9, but it is worthy to note that this dock is slightly bigger compared to the ones you buy at Pirate Emporium. Speaking about dogs, whenever you play Arena, there is a slight chance you will play with the Good Boy, a white ship with a wolf on its sails. This ship is probably a reference to Captain Kato, a real-life mascot from one of the developers. This ship would be a second reference to this dock, since its dog bowl can also be found on Galleon's Grave Outpost. Others say this ship is a reference to Leopoldo. This dog was the pet of DeMarco, one of the founders of the Sea Dog faction. His love for dogs is also the reason why the Sea Dogs are called the Sea Dogs. Sadly, Leopoldo disappeared when adventuring together with DeMarco and presumably lost his way in the cave system on Sailor's Bounty. Either way, sailing with the good boy just feels special since it is so rare. And whenever you do, just make sure you do your best to win that match, right? I mean, you kinda have to. And speaking about special ships, did you know there's actually a ship named after Captain Blubber?
Captain Blubber? I haven't heard of him.
This ship is called Blubber's Bane and can be found as one of the ships that appear when doing a lost shipment voyage. A little bit of trivia that made me so happy when I found out. Of course, this ship is named after my YouTube channel and not a video character of the same name. And would you like to know where storms are on the seas? I've mentioned it before in one of my fishing guides, but checking out the map at Merfolk's Lullaby will give you all the insight you need to pick out stormy fishing spots, or it might help you to plan a route if you are carrying gunpowder barrels. Which brings me to my following tip: don't store gunpowder barrels. They can and will be used against you. And yes, I've mentioned this before, but if I keep seeing it, I will keep bringing this up. And do you hate it when your spyglass is swaying with the ship when you use it? Well, just jump on the yardarm to stable your view. And did you know that earning renown is actually color coded? Every time you earn renown, this will be indicated by a logbook, but certain actions will earn more renown than others. And you can actually tell by the color of that logbook. Swift actions like visiting islands and catching fish are labeled green. Grand actions like completing tall-tale chapters and completing voyages are colored blue. And epic actions like defeating a mag or kraken are indicated with a purple logbook. And something else that might be obvious, but I mention it anyway, when fighting a galleon, the best holes you can make are lower front holes. This because the enemy pirate needs to walk the longest distance to repair and will have less time to do other stuff. The water that's filling the hull will also slow him down, and if you are lucky, he might even run out of planks. To counter this, we usually put a wood crate at the front lower whenever we sail with a galleon. This is not only convenient, but also ensures you have a slight upper hand whenever you get in combat. You can also still customize your ship while it's not near a shipwright anymore. This only works if you activated the customization chest when your ship was still near, but your crew can sail away while you are left behind picking the perfect set for your current mood. This is great when you are in a hurry but still want to put on your cosmetics. Just don't exit the chest before you are done, since you won't be able to reactivate it again if your ship is gone. And did you know that the best way to support this channel is by leaving a thumbs up? There is actually a little icon underneath this video which you can turn blue by clicking on it. Yeah, I know you probably get sick of hearing this, but you know, it does help. So, thanks for watching. I hope there was at least 1 or 2 new things you learned. Don't forget to subscribe, I might do more of these. And if you have any tips of your own, let me know in the comments and I might put it in a future video. Also, we have a Discord, so you can join that too if you want.
Which will be in the link underneath this video.
Alright, so that's it. Thanks again, have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video.